New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Friday, March 14th, 2025. My name is Muro. My pronouns are he and him. I am a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time with you in prayer. Just a glorious way for me to start my day. So, what are we doing here? We're praying. We're praying affirmatively. We're not begging, we're not beseeching, we're not imploring. No, we are claiming, we are affirming, we are knowing. This is what we do when we pray affirmatively. We find ways to speak clearly within ourselves with the One, so that we can indeed bring about the greatest possible experience for our life. So if there's something that you would like prayer for, by all means, do let me know. You can put something into the comments. I always check the comments before I leave, because sometimes people will ask for something after I've started praying, and once I've started, I usually don't look at comments. So know that if you put something into the comments, I always will hold that prayer. Linda, prayer for perfect health. Absolutely, Linda. I will absolutely do that. And then, of course, the other way that you can request a prayer is here by sending an email at prayer@ntmedia.org. We have a family of ministers and practitioners who are delighted to pray on your behalf. Our teams, our family is getting bigger, which is wonderful. So you'll see more and more different faces in prayer and voices. All right. So I want to honor Linda's request, prayer for perfect health. So how do we pray affirmatively for perfect health? We pray from an understanding of perfection. So I'll invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. I want you to put aside anything that came before this time. I want you to put aside anything that's going to be coming up after this, whether it's something that you know truly is going to be coming up, or something that you're thinking might, or even fearing. Put that all aside. Our ability to pray affirmatively requires a few very important things. Most importantly, focus, being attentive, being present. And so in that knowledge, at this moment, I go within. I allow myself to open my heart and my mind and my spirit as fully as possible, so that I can feel the presence of the One within. Sometimes I'd like to have my hand here, my heart chakra. just allowing myself to feel that strength, to feel that power, to feel the life that is within me. The life that is within me is the same life that is within Linda, the same life that is within each and every one of us. It is the life of God, Allah, Gaia, the universe, loving spirit, the thing itself. That life is perfect. That life is whole, and that life is complete. So it brings with it an understanding of what that wholeness and that completeness and that perfection looks like, what it feels like, how it acts. And knowing that that is a part of who and whose I am, knowing that that is literally a part of my being, I know that I can call upon that perfection. I can call upon that wholeness. I can allow it to inform my heart and my mind, my spirit, and inform my body, allowing myself to bring a sense of ease. And so as I see Linda, I see her held lovingly in the grace and the love of the One. I see the grace and the love of the One infusing her spirit with the understanding that she is indeed always held in the grace of the God, always loved. Being able to sense the rightness of that perfection within, being able to sense and feel the presence of the One, and knowing that that presence spreads within, and the goodness of the One, the grace of the One, infuses Linda's spirit and her heart and her mind with the knowledge that this too shall pass, that the perfection that lies at the center of her being can never be harmed and can always be a model, always be a beacon for that wholeness. And there is also an important sense of compassion. Compassion for oneself, compassion for circumstances, being able to recognize the human body does have its limitations. The divine spirit has none, but the human body, yes. But we need not give in to our belief in what those limitations are. As I hold Linda's well-being in my thoughts and in my prayers, I see for her a sense of all of the days in which she could feel that healthiness, that comfort, and that peace. And knowing that those days can return, knowing that her health and her well-being is important, knowing that as she holds to her perfection and her wholeness, that she is sending a message to her body. Her spirit is instructing her body on how to heal. Her spirit is instructing her mind on how to relax into that process of healing. The more that we can relax into healing, the faster, the more easily we can heal. Whether that healing is a cure, or that healing is a lessening, of symptoms or that healing is a lessening of anxiety. We all have the power within us. The power is love. And so I see the love that exists within Linda. I have seen it, I have heard it, I have felt it. And I know that it is real. Just as I know that her perfection is real. Just as I know that her divinity is always present, always operating on her behalf. And so in that knowledge, that certainty, I give thanks. I give thanks because I know that this word has gone into the law which says yes. And I know that I have spoken the truth, and that truth brings freedom. That truth brings ease. That truth brings comfort. And so I can release my word. I release it to the law which always says yes. And so it is. So, everything that we do influences our lives. Everything we think influences our lives. It's a little, when I first understood that, it was a little bit scary. But then I recognized how powerful that is. Recognized how I have the ability to shape my day. I have the ability to shape my life experience. I can't necessarily shape what happens in my life, but I can decide how I want to respond to it. And so my prayer for Linda comes from that understanding of perfection. Comes from an understanding that she is the beloved of the beloved, as are each and every one of us. So, today, if you have an opportunity, a few shows here on the New Thought Media Network that I'd like to highlight for you, because I think that they help to bring about a far greater sense of calm and peace in the world. With all that's going on, with all the news that you hear, with all of the headlines and all of the gnashing of teeth and wringing of hands, we need many, many, many more things in our view and in our hearing than those. So I would suggest, for example, at 1 p.m. today, Mountain Time, Just One You, the Joy Show with Reverend Barbara Jean. 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And now the good news. Yes, good news. And at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Friday's Fireside Chat with Reverend Michael Mangus, who is capable of just bringing the light. The man's funny and wonderful and sincere. And of course, immediately following this prayer is the Morning Sip, Spirituality and Practice with Rev Melissa. So have a magnificent day. Know that you are loved. Know that without a doubt, you are love itself. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.